Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, bringing you guys some Bloons Tower Defense gameplay, and today we're on Mission 5, the first advanced mission of them all, and I'm pretty stoked. I don't know about you guys, so let's get this going. So now, basically, we've been going through all the missions, not much trouble so far, and this one shouldn't be any different. I know it says advanced, but really, if you play it correctly in the way I show you, you won't have any problem at all. And the funny part is, it's one of the most simple, if you think about it. It's actually the mission that taught me just how powerful the Dart Monkey can be when you fully upgrade him, and use him, like, spread him out and use him to the best of your ability. So notice there how you just place him down. All you gotta do is put him down, give him long range, and he'll be able to hit such a far area. Like here, let me do road spikes. He'll be able to hit this whole area. And the key here is that because of the spiral shape, you'll be able to hit the balloons in front and eventually go all the way back to the balloons in the back, which is really beneficial. And something else that's really cool is after they start getting a little too antsy in the pantsy for you and they start catching up a lot, like right now, all you gotta do is just upgrade yours to right there, and you're perfectly fine for another round or two. Maybe even 3 rounds if you're lucky, and then you can upgrade them once again. And then there's a third upgrade. Basically, you can keep one monkey going till around round 10, which is extremely good, and especially, like, very important on, like a level that's considered to be hard. So that's really important. See, right here, we gotta, that's why we weren't paying too much attention, and that's what happens. But if you upgrade them all the way, this is what happens to them. See how quickly they die? It's because as they spawn, they get caught trapped when the other ones are spawning. So like ones that are in front, they will get hit, and it really just does a lot of damage to them. You really can't get out of that trap. Also, guys, today I'm only going to be uploading one Minecraft video and 2 Bloons Tower Defenses. The Bloons Tower Defenses, because they're very easy, very quick to make, not much like editing on my part, very simple, and plus it seems like you guys like them a lot, so it's not like I'm like torturing you guys or anything like that, hopefully. And the reason I'm doing that is because, well, I have an AP Bio midterm tomorrow, so I have to actually study and so I can do good on it. I don't want to do bad. This is really basically the last thing that counts for college. After this, this is it. This is the last thing getting sent to my colleges. So I need to keep my grades up, everything like that. So I want to keep up with my 3 videos a day thing, but I also want to be able to reserve some time, you know what I mean, so I can do that. And these seem to be the most quick to make, and as well as the most fun for me. So really, I'm going to stick with these. Now, this is something cool. Once things start getting a little bad, I suggest putting another Dart Monkey in an area where the first one can't hit. So right here would be a good place, and now fully upgrade him. And as you can see, any ones that escape, they immediately get popped by him. So that's really a good setup. And once you start getting a little more money, I would also highly, highly, highly suggest the building of a bomb tower somewhere on the left side of the screen, to be honest with you. When I played this last time, I had the left side of the screen reserved for my bomb towers. The right side of the screen was all dart monkeys, and the top of the screen was like a miscellaneous thing. It was monkey villages, dart monkeys, things of that sort. So I would put him right there. The reason being, if you give him longer attack, he can basically hit them as they spawn, and of course put him on to fight strong balloons, and he will fight down those ceramic balloons like there is no tomorrow for you. So that is really, really good, an extremely good upgrade for him that I personally love a lot. 1 second. Alrighty, so we're back. And now also, guys, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is kind of like a new plan for me, a new, like, I don't know what you'd call it, just a whole new thing for me. I'm going to be making an update video about it tomorrow, because tomorrow, once the midterms are over, like I said, last thing going to college, not that I can relax or anything like that, I still got to keep my grades up to a decent point, but, it's less school-oriented. So the teachers tend to be a little more relaxed on seniors, and I have a lot more time ahead of me. So with that, I'll be able to do some more projects that I've been looking forward to doing for quite some time now. And I'm going to explain all that tomorrow, but let's just say it involves uploading a whole series, like a series to Realm, which is going to be hopefully like a weekly series if they allow me, a whole weekly series to Respawn, and if I'm lucky, a second weekly series to Realm. Those I don't know if I can work out, but I'm sure I could work out at least 1 series to Realm and 1 series to Respawn. The second one, I'm not sure about, and I might even be able to do 2, like, you know, like have multiple uploads a week to them, but that's for time to come. Just to give you guys a sneak preview of it, and just one thing, let's just say Pokemon's coming back for those series. I'll also be uploading them to my side channel, like this, which should be good, you know what I mean? I think you guys will enjoy that, hopefully. I hope you guys can enjoy Pokemon and games like that. So now we have a lot of money ahead of us, and one thing I didn't really invest in because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to like keep up with it is a banana farm. But it seems as if you're like this stable, you might as well just build the banana farm, because it doesn't seem like I'm going to run into too much trouble. Although I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself, because as you just saw, things can go to shit very fast, especially when you're playing on a level like this. So now we have one on the side there. I would suggest building yet another one right here and extending him, just that you have another one firing right out of the gate, just so that he can immediately strike them and do a lot of damage. So if you put him there, then if you put another one right here, extend him outward like that, and see how much damage you can do when you just spread them out a little bit and make sure that they're hitting all the regions of the map. You really can make a difference. Oh, and there's the trouble. Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh my god, he chose a different pathway. So the problem there was I forgot to upgrade to eyesight. One second, guys. So now that I upgraded 3 of them to that, hopefully we'll be a little more secure and we'll be able to not have that same incident happen again. So one thing is, I only have 1 banana farm producing money for me right now, and I probably should have a couple more banana farms going for me. I really think that would be important, and it might help me out in the long run, because these guys will start getting a little antsy in the pantsy, as I call it, if I take too long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and upgrade as much of these as I can possible, and then I'm going to focus on getting the entire right side of the screen just filled with dart monkeys. You may think that sounds a little bit insane, and it slightly is, but the thing is that it will help me out in the long run. See, this is why I had the ceramic balloons set up, and this is why I also want to cover the right side of the screen with dart monkeys, because any more ceramic balloons, and they would have been able to break through. So now we have 2 functioning banana farms right now, bringing us 500 each round. I want to bring that up to just 1,000 each round, so 4 separate banana farms, fully, well, not fully functional, but I'd say mediumly functional, and then I'll be able to build more dart monkeys and fight them off. Now, I just turned off fast forward mode because it seems like they're going to be able to break through right now, because once again, I didn't do what I was talking about. So I'm just going to set up a few spike traps here and there just so I can ensure that they will die if they try and break through. Like, where is he? Right here's one, right there. There we go. So now this is the exact situation I was worried about, and the reason why I need to make more dart monkey towers, because they really will start destroying you. But instead of putting it on the right, I'm going to put it at the top. It seems like the ones that are firing down as soon as they spawn do a lot more damage and are a lot more beneficial for me, because they can take out a lot more enemies. But once again, spreading them out is always very, very, very suggested. And there we go. Besides when we have lead balloons, we really just don't have much trouble at all when we're playing from round to round. The problem is a lot of the time is the damn lead balloons. Like right there, you ready? Now we're in for some trouble. But luckily, our explosive tower seems to be doing a lot of work to them, which is very, very good. I'm happy about that. Oh god, we missed one. Okay, so we're not doing perfectly, but once again, this isn't a hard mission, so we're not expected to do perfect, you know what I mean? That's not exactly why they built this mission. They weren't like, we need Jerome to do perfect for our videos. No, that's not really the point of it. But regardless, we can start building a couple more dart monkey towers. I think that might come in handy, so let's build them right there, and let's see how well this works out for us. So I'm going to take all the money from this next 2 rounds and just focus on bringing them to dart monkeys, which means at the very least we'll be getting 1,500 just from the banana towers itself, besides the money coming in from the rounds, and we should be able to build a couple of good functioning monkey towers. Towards the end, it's really your choice, but you might want to start building it so that they can like hit camo balloons. I think that might be an important upgrade as time goes on, because you're gonna face rounds where there's like 50 camo balloons coming at you at the same time other balloons are, and they'll become overwhelmed if you don't have almost all yours focusing on it. So now we have $1,600. We can just focus on building different dart balloons and things. And I'm going to make this the less expenditure on dart balloons, besides making them, like, you know, being able to hit camo if need be, for probably the rest of this game. I don't want to guarantee it, but I think I'm going to make it for the rest of it, for the simple case that I want to be able to make my last banana farm functional, and I also want to be able to get a few more bomb towers, at least upgraded ones, while at the same time having money to spend for super monkeys. Yeah, I have a lot on my agenda right now. But the thing that's funny about this is I don't want to sound like too cocky about it, because I'm not really being cocky about it, but it seems like the hard mission right now, like this being the first one, is actually easier than the other missions for me. It's just the way it plays out, that they go around a spiral, allows like each dart monkey to hit multiple balloons. I mean, not multiple balloons. Well, yeah, actually it does. If you have one in the outer spiral, let me show you what I'm talking about. You have one here and a couple here. The monkeys will be able to fire through them and hit the other ones, which seems a little bit, I don't know, overpowered. But At the same time, you're also able to hit him multiple times. So one here gets hit by those dart monkeys up at the top, these ones, comes around here, then gets hit by the same dart monkeys again, then gets hit by the same dart monkeys a third time. You get to hit each target 3 times per tower. It just seems like it was made to be a lot easier of a level, which is surprising to me because I don't think at all that was what they were going for. And also, guys, one cool thing about getting a fully functional bomb tower is the damage it can do to things that just spawn. If you set them up in the right location like this, you will be able to do a great amount of damage, but it gets even better. You ready for this? As you get ready to upgrade them all the way, you can build one monkey village here, and now any single bomb tower you build on this side of the map will basically be able to hit them at spawn. Look at that. You are now making contact with them as soon as they spawn in. Besides the fact that you can get multiple upgrades from them, you'll in the end save money because of how many bomb towers you'll have running on the left side of the screen, and it just overall adds so many benefits to you that it's kind of insane that they would actually allow for something like this. Which is why, once again, I don't know why this isn't listed as more of a medium. It's not the easiest. I guess that was a cocky statement earlier saying it's one of the easiest, but it certainly should be a medium. It's definitely not a hard mission. In fact, to be honest with you, I found the mission with that we used a lot of the what are they called? The spike. I think they're called spike traps. They're not though. They're called tack shooters. Tack shooters. The mission with all the tack shooters, I found that one to be a little bit harder for me. That was one that took place in a like corn maze, like crop area. I thought that one was pretty hard. Now, I'm going to build a couple more of these, like 2 more, and then what I'm going to build is, what is it? I'm going to build the super monkeys. Now, don't forget to set your guys to hit the strongest unit that's probably in your best, favor, or whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the right word, because then they'll be able to focus directly on the monkeys that, the lead balloons. God dang, I'm losing track of my mind. I hate when that happens. Sometimes when you're talking, you just start losing track of your mind, you don't make too much sense, and I have what you call motor mouth syndrome, where I just talk out of my ass sometimes when I don't know what to say, and it sounds right, sometimes it's not right, but most of the time, hopefully, it's somewhere near the right sector, but you know, you never know. So there we go. We have all the left side of the screen bombarding them. We have the top and right side of the screen hitting them with a bunch of arrows at once, and really the situation is starting to stabilize quite well. Now, something cool is if you put a super monkey, the reason why I have the missiles there, you put a super monkey behind them. Oh, right, they can't hit it exactly. Well, get the first upgrade. Then let me show you what the second upgrade does. You ready? Second upgrade, you can now hit every single area. Oh god, see, this is what I was referring to when I was saying that perhaps it's in your best favor to make it so that your monkeys can hit camo balloons. So let me just take care of that. We have there. Should probably make sure all of them can. I would highly suggest making sure all yours can, especially after a heavy hit like that. That kind of took a lot of damage to us. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I've been taking a lot more damage this game than I probably should be. But there we go. Now we're not going to have that trouble anymore, and I'll be able to show you guys all the different cool features. So you can hit all that over there, and it gets even better. You ready for this? Increases the attack radius. So now missile towers can hit there. Super Monkey can hit all the way just about the halfway mark on the right side of the central spiral. And if you upgrade him even more, he won't be able to hit further, but he'll certainly be able to do a ton more damage. So it's kind of a little insane like that. And of course, I would suggest upgrading Monkey your Monkey Tower all the way. Make sure that they can hit faster. So now you have faster missile towers, you have a faster dart monkey, and this gets even better. Radar scanner. Now, all those units, the missile towers, super monkeys, and every single unit on the field right now, because the other ones have upgrades for it, can hit your camo balloons. So you're basically set right now. You don't need to upgrade the monkey village anymore, but I would suggest focusing on just upgrading your super monkey. But besides that, this one is basically in the bag. I mean, you may run into a little more troubles, but nothing that major that your monkey village or banana farms won't be able to subsidize for you, and you'll actually be pretty much safe from the rest of the level. I would suggest saving a little bit of your money up, though, just in case for the last round you might want to focus on getting a, what is it called, a bunch of spike traps set up, but it's not really necessary. So here we go. One thing to keep in mind is that they will start coming a little earlier, the heavy balloons, than usual when you're playing on a hard level. As you saw, what are they called? I call them Zeppelins all the time, but they're not. They're called, balloons is their upgraded one. I can't remember the name, but the big, hot air balloons. Those ones will start coming at wave. It was 46 we first saw one, and normally I'm pretty sure they come around 49, so that's just goes to show you, you can run into a little bit of trouble, but it's nothing major. One thing that I forgot that you probably should be focusing on is upgrading your Super Monkey all the way. That is something that you should do anyway, you know what I mean? But just because I forgot, I'm going to do that right now. And still, he's not upgraded all the way. Also, guys, when I say all the way, I don't mean getting the Temple God one. I would not actually suggest getting the Temple God upgrade. I never personally do, nor do I think you can afford it within the small amount of rounds it is to get to wave 50. I think you can normally afford it around 70 if you play it correctly, but 50, even if you can, I would not suggest getting the upgrade. Entirely up to you, though. I mean, you're just playing this for fun, hopefully. And this is it, guys. Wave 50 of 50. We finally pretty much got this one in the bag. As soon as these ones stop spawning in, and I'm just going to make sure to secure my lead, get the Sun God upgrade right there. Yep, there you go, shutting them down. So anyway, guys, that was Mission 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night. I'm going to go study AP Bio and do the daily challenge on the Bloons Tower Defense. So, thank you. Good night.